Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. It is Off the Board with Pineapple Papers day 23, and on Tuesdays, Crystal's prompt on Tuesdays is techniques. So you can see the pin that I chose. I got that off my floral inspiration board. And the technique that I am using is fussy cutting. I have not done some fussy cutting in a while. And as you know, I find it relaxing. I know many people don't enjoy it, but I do quietly while I'm watching a tennis match on a Sunday afternoon or some YouTube. I enjoy a couple of hours of fussy cutting. So I had this in my scraps, and if you recall, this is a paper that I used in one of my Build-A-Page kits, and I did eventually do a layout. This was one of these pages that kept getting taken forward, so I did a little bit of the fussy cutting here, and then this lovely paper from Vicki Boutin's Where to Next. You can see I did a little bit of fussy cutting of the hibiscus flowers on this one. And I love that effect. And if you can look at the pin, the flowers are sort of all grouped and they are individual. So it really did make me think of fussy cutting. So not just using florals, but also fussy cutting florals. So I have a share for you today, and here it is. And I used a full background here of Vicki Boutin's Discover and Create. I matted my photos here with another paper from Discover and Create. And then, as you see, I used these two papers to do some fussy cutting. Now, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, but you've already done these. No, this is Chloe as opposed to Erica. Now, this is the page that I did for Erica's album when they arrived back in Paris. And this I did for Sketch Sunday. I think the first Sunday this month. It was Sketch Sunday and Off the Board, I think maybe day 2. And I had used my collection Obsession. And I wanted to sort of start their albums in the same way. So I did my fussy cutting here, and I have one floral here that I fussy cut from another Vicki Boutin paper because I just liked the color, how it matched, and how it brought the florals around the corner here. So I did a type of grid, and my photos are straight, and that's not something that I do very often. You can see here my photos are askew, and that tends to be my go-to with my photos, is one, having them overlap a little, and 2, making them askew. But I decided to go, this is just my own design. I didn't follow a sketch, I didn't do anything, but I sort of took a little bit the philosophy of a grid. 2 small photos, not really 3x4, but in that general area, and then the larger photo here of the Eiffel Tower with the Olympic rings on it. I'm back. That was Chloe's caption on Instagram. My original idea was to put it here. And in fact, I did, because that was one of the reasons where I used this type of design. I put the photo sort of in the middle here because I was going to do my cluster of florals here at the top. Put my title here and another little bit of embellishing there. And when I got this down, I did not like it. It left an odd gap here. I suppose I could have taken off the "This is my happy" and put it up top somewhere, but I like it there because it's like she's turning back and telling Erica, who's evidently taking the photo, "This is my happy." Probably they were saying this is our happy, but I don't have one of those. So I wanted to leave that there and try as I might to fill the gap either with a flare or another floral. I just wasn't finding something that I liked in this corner. So I decided to remove that from there, put it down the side, and I'm much, much happier. So I used here, these are the alphabet soup from Doodlebug Design. I really, really do love these little puffy alphas. So you can see I have some hibiscus here. Oh, I did use another piece of floral from this same paper from Vicky Bouton, but in a lighter shade. Another hibiscus, these lovely flowers from this paper here. This is my happy, so a fun little cluster here, and then diagonally up over here, a larger cluster where these two are quite large and a little bit more intricate in terms of fussy cutting. One of the orange hibiscus here, and these lovely navy florals. And then I just popped, I have this canvas flare from Hey Little Magpie of the Eiffel Tower, so that was just perfect to pop it in there. And now that I'm looking at it, it actually needs to be over a little bit more. Ooh, am I going to make a mess here? No. There we go. Oh, I don't want to hide the, oh, that's probably, there we go. But I want it here. So I guess that's why I left. All right, so as you were. And then this little circle was just sort of staring at me, and I had no idea. I just popped it there, and I thought, okay, leave it there. And then one of these little dots that I had, ooh, and it keeps moving about. I'm going to have to add a little bit of glue there to make sure that stays. So there you go. Off the board with Pineapple Papers, day 23 in the books. A floral from my floral inspiration board of individual flowers, which sort of in my brain was fussy cutting for today's technique. The playlist is down below that so that you can go and find everybody who is playing along and that are adding their videos to the playlist. Now, some people are playing only over on Instagram, so make sure you use the hashtag OTBWPP over on Instagram to find them. And if you're playing along, use that hashtag for us to find you. If you're playing over on Facebook, tag us so that we can see your lovely creations and the pins that you are using. I will be back very, very soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.